bingo, bingo, babaloo. Let me do that. There we go. Oh, okay. Hey. Welcome, everybody. Welcome again to another episode of the WPDKIN10 radio shows. I am your host, David Wright, a.k.a. Bishop Down. Broadcasting to you live here from the Atlanta, Georgia. This is it's Freestyle Friday. It's Freestyle Friday! And it's another one, baby. Freestyle Friday. We got Periscope on here, over here, and the YouTubers, Periscope and YouTube, right here. We're just broadcasting like we normally do. This is Friday. I believe this is the 13th day. There you go. It's the 13th day of this galactic moon cycle. I forget the day's name, the plasma name. It's like Limey or something. I think, I don't remember, because I guess I'm always reading off the calendar that they have, so I'm not too. I think I could be or should be, but it doesn't matter. So it's Freestyle Friday. I think this Periscope title is called Your Choice. It's your choice. So we'll talk about is your choice. It is your choice. It's your choice to do any and all things. Believe it. You have the power. Your choice. So I just thought about it this morning too, because I was just like, my alarm went off, but I never. Like when my alarm goes off, I hear it, but I don't like immediately get up. It's like I use my alarm clock as kind of like a warning, but not even a warning, just like an alert, to alert me that what the present quote unquote time is. And then after that, I make a choice whether to get up or not, or when to get up. But still, it's your choice anyway, because we get back around to that thing, because you're the one that set the alarm in the first place. But it's our choice, people, to get up. It's our choice to choose to wake up. And we have the ability to wake up anytime. You don't necessarily need an alarm clock to get up, to wake up. And I do it all the time. Like, I set my alarm, and like I said, it's a guideline for me. And I know that, hey, I got so much time before I need to wake up and get the fuck. I'm sorry. Let me stop using the word ugh for now. But it's just a guideline for me, and then I choose when I need to wake up and get myself out of the bed and get to where I need to be. It's been like that for a minute. It's just like and then there's some days when I don't have to work. Obviously, I don't use it. I don't use the alarm. But it's your choice, like I said, because ultimately you really. Oh, jeez. What are they doing? Hello, Beaver. Oh, I'm just looking in front of you. Hello, Beaver. Yeah, but it's your choice. It's your choice, and you have to be happy about the choices and the decisions you make. I mean, you don't have to be, but it'd be nice if you were happy with the choices that you make. Come to acceptance, come to grip with the choices that you make. Because it's your responsibility. You chose this, so you should be responsible for it. It'd be nice if we did do that. We took responsibility for the choices that we made and the actions that we act upon, that we do. Take responsibility, nigga. I had a freestyle yesterday, but I forgot what I wanted to do. maybe that's what they really would call being an adult, taking responsibility for your actions. So maybe, you know what I mean? I was an adult in some instances, and other times maybe I wasn't an adult. I didn't take responsibility for my actions. And now, you know, at some point you have to become an adult. You have to take responsibility for all your actions, whether past, you know, present, future, all that stuff. Well, in the past, really, to predicate. In the past, to predicate the future. Predicate. So, you know, nobody, well, there's people on Periscope right now, but nobody's talking to us right now. Hey, that's fine. So we can just talk it up. Just delivering the messages. Deliver the messages. Hold on a second. Hold on, I gotta go. Whoa! Roll up that window. Roll up that window, put my foot on the gas. Go. Use this V6 power, 224 power, or whatever they say. But yeah, man. So let's get on to this thing about what I was just want to touch on briefly here while we're relaxing in the car. Yeah, about this NASA shit, man. This NASA stuff. This NASA shit saying that they landed this rover on Mars. I want you guys to see how ridiculous these NASA people are. I mean, you know, it is from my perspective. And from my perspective, it all looks like a bunch of crap. When they showed the pictures of it landing, it looked like a computer-generated simulation. It looked like a simulation. Like, not even like something like the video games. It looked like old school stuff. To try to, I don't know what that is. It looked like a simulation. And then when they asked the lady, they were interviewing her about, you know, what was going on, and she really didn't give an explanation of what was going on. She said, because they said that the rover would be able to take pictures from Mars, but then when they were asking them what the pictures were, she was just like, oh, well, these are pictures from, these are not pictures from the rover, they are pictures from the shuttle, I guess, or probe, I guess, that dropped off the rover. This is Perseverance we're talking about. And I'm just like, nah, I don't believe them, man. I really don't believe them. And then the way that the pictures look, it's like coming through like a periscope, like, you know, like a periscope, like, you know, what you see on Jesus. Alright, come on, let's make up our mind where we want to go. Yeah, like, you know, like a cylinder thing, like you're getting pictures to a cylinder thing, and I'm just like, well, it doesn't really make any sense how they put it on there. I know, but of course, see, the issue with these things is, with the lies, is that there's always somebody, or there's some kind of way that people will make an excuse for the lie to make it seem like, well, this could be possible. You know, it's possibilities. Like, oh, this can be possible if this was like this and that was like this and da 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 da. But really, ultimately, like I said, all I see is a bunch of baloney. Because how do you have one picture? Is just really crazy stuff. Because they showed a picture and they said, oh no, that's the picture of the probe, or whatever the thing that brought the rover there is a picture of that taking a picture of the rover. And then they show pictures of the rover being on the ground. Pictures from the rover's perspective, but it's like in a little circular thing. Like it's not like a plain normal picture. And then they show a picture of the rover touching down, but like it's like a computer generation. Like it's computer generated. Like you don't see any movement. There's no evidence of wind or anything like that. And then it goes down and then it comes back up. It just looks really weird. And they got like their mouses, and it looks really really fake. And I always thought to myself too, like when you are supposedly traveling through space or whatever, right? And they say that these things are traveling through space. How do they monitor that? Like, how can you monitor that? That's what I don't get. I mean, they want to tell you something like they have long range sensors and things like that, but you know, this is not true, because we can't even monitor stuff like that here on this planet, on this star where we're at. We can't even monitor that. We can't monitor that. We can monitor an airplane as it goes from one place to another with short-range sensors that are supposedly short-range sensors that you can tell where the thing's at, but you can't tell what's going to be in the air. You know what I mean? When an airplane's flying and whatnot, you know what I mean? If there's this thundercloud or something like that, they can't tell, because, and the reason why I say they can't tell, they can't predict it, because planes go through thunderstorms all the time. You know, sometimes they try to fly above it or under it, because that's something that they cannot avoid. That's something that they didn't foresee while they're traveling through the sky. I mean, they know that there's clouds out there, and then they can pick up radars that can pick up the storm, but the radar only goes so far. The radar it only has a certain area that the radar will be able to pick up. So if a storm is coming and they don't see it in the radar until, you know, and as the airplane's moving, if the airplane's moving in that direction, and then, you know, at the edge of that radar, they pick up the storm, then it's pretty much too late. You can't get around it because it's already there. You're running into it, but you didn't see it there. So what I'm saying is, in outer space, because they're not going in inner space, well, they're telling you they're going to outer space, because it has to be outer space, because a planet like quote unquote Mars, or so-called Mars, will be out of our orbit. It will be in its own orbit. It's a planet of itself, as they explain. So that's definitely going to be outer space, not inner space. Unless, of course, it's a whole different situation that we're talking about, and these aren't planets that they're talking about, and Mars is somewhere in our vicinity, in the vicinity of the star that we're in. Anyway, it's a whole... My thought, this is my thoughts before I go back to the other thing. My thoughts is that, you know, and hold on, cause I gotta do what I do. Mucus out, nigga. Watch that, camera's up in the air. We got a freestyle for your ass. Freestyle for your ass, hot baby. On Friday, doing these things so crazy. I live this life like I'm going crazy. I don't really know, cause I want the bed. And let it see the phenomenon. Oh, did that thing zoom in? Oh, I said zoom in for you. Look at this. Zoom in your ass. Okay. Alright, so, yeah, my thoughts would be like, these planets that they say are planets are really stars, and we live on the star as well, and these stars could be in different time periods, different different areas and spaces of time, so to speak, as far as where they are and how they existed and what is actually there. And it's like we're in a cluster of stars or planets, what you say, and then maybe there's some kind of order that they're in, but nothing's orbiting around. Something else is orbiting around. So I believe it's all moving together on a trajectory that we don't know. Maybe this is what the time thing is. I don't know. It's just really, I mean, it would be very complicated. I mean, it's actually very a simple concept, but it would be kind of complicated to try to really explain how it is, because that information, I don't have that information. I just know, I'm going to tell you that there's 9 planets in the solar system. All this stuff is not true. There is no solar system. There is no solar system. The sun is not the center. The sun is not the center of anything. The sun is not a big ball of burning gas that you can pass through like they show in the movies. That is not the sun. The sun is a source of energy, a source of radiation, or we call radiation. It would just be energy that this star has for probably the purpose of keeping everything together. As with the moon, it's technology that's created by our ancestors that allows us to be here or to go through this experience in this dimension or this star, whatever you want to call it. Something in the lines of that. Something in the lines of that. But I mean, maybe we're not even spinning. Probably not even spinning. I mean, we could be moving all different kind of ways. Left and right, right and left, up and down. You know what I mean? It could be going back. I don't even know. But I know it's not spinning like they say they're spinning. Because look, all these numbers, they're just made up shit. They just make up shit. They make up shit. I mean, look. See, this is how dedicated they are to the bullshit that they keep trying to give us, to feed us, to keep us from becoming free. You know what I mean? Like the NASA thing. And I bet you they're not spending the money like they say they're spending on NASA and all these projects. That money that they say they're spending, I do not even believe they're spending money like that. I believe it's a hoax to tell you, to try to tell you, or try to portray to how important NASA is, because they always associate, or we always associate. I'm not even gonna start saying they anymore. I'm gonna start saying we, because it's us. Because it's us. It's not they. It's not. There is no they. There is no they. There's no organization or group of people that are controlling us or telling us. It's us. It's we. It's us. We're the ones doing the shit. We're the ones doing the shit to ourselves. Why? Why are we doing it to ourselves? Well, I don't know. That's the $1 million question. Why? Why? Maybe because some people believe that if they tell enough lies, they can dominate and control other people to do the things that they don't have or want to do. Like I said, I think it's not a they, it's a we. Like I said, so these are the things that we tell ourselves, and but we associate importance with money. So if something's expensive that costs a lot of money, supposedly it's important. And that's what the NASA thing's about. Nobody's flying around in fucking outer space, dude. Because, like I said, they're going to tell you, oh, it takes 8 months to get to Mars. Who the fuck came up with that and tell you it's going to take 8 months to get to Mars? How do they know it takes 8 months, exactly 8 months to get to Mars? And like I said, if they're supposedly flying shit in outer space, how the fuck, you don't even know what the hell's out there. You don't have any radar capabilities to even detect what the hell's out there. You don't know what's out there. You say, but you don't know. Because like I said, who's to say that that probe's not going out there, supposedly, and then it runs into something that you didn't see, and then it's gone. And then you just like, and just like, oh yeah, we tried so many times to get there. But then they tell you that, oh yeah, we landed stuff on Mars before. And then they go back and tell you, well, this is the first time we landed on Mars. Like, these guys are full of crap, man. I guarantee you they're full of crap. They are not saying what they're not. I'm just telling you, man, how it is. That is not what's going on. And I feel like people are starting to, oh man, where do all these people come from at the same time I'm trying to get here? Niggers. It'd be like that sometimes, man. It's 10:31. I gotta clock in before 10:37. Anyway, but I'm just saying, like, and I think more and more people are becoming hip to it, and they're not even pay attention to that crap. You only got people who are supposedly, but you look at all the things that they have for everybody. Everybody, they have a little bracket in the spot for everybody to be in. They're like, everybody has a shelf to be in. You know, like I said, it's designed that way. This is the way that we design it, so that we can keep people separated, so people don't become who they are, or get hip to the truth of what's going on. You know what I mean? Hell, maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe there is no truth. You know, maybe just a whole back of wacky wiki. But the lies are real. The lies, they're there. It's a web. It's a big spinning web of lies. It's everywhere, man. Look, Chief Warhorse was talking about, and I heard this before too. I heard this of how basically this land was overlaid. Basically it was analog. Basically the whole analog thing, and then they overlaid it with digital shit. Hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna clock in real quick. 10:32. Let me go in here and clock in real quick. I wanted to say a couple more things before I log off. So, if YouTube here, okay, like, subscribe, notification icon. I don't know if you even have all that shit. I just say that shit because I guess I'm supposed to say it. I don't even fucking know. Look, I'm just trying to get some subscribers so we can get on this thing. That's what I'm trying to do. Well, I would like to get subscribers. It don't really fucking matter. I love you guys anyway. Alright, hold on. Let me clock out real quick. I'm going to put this on pause and come back. Damn, we're getting back at your back. Welcome to the second part. Now, this is still the same video. No, I just wanted to say a couple of things before I signed off completely. Remember, I broadcast Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I will definitely be trying to post these YouTube videos on the day of the live broadcast, so it's still fresh. Still fresh in your face. Still fresh in your face. All the times I'm trying to say what's real, even though they want to do is kill. All we got to do is see their ways, speaking about politics and craze. I don't care what you're gonna do today. Always look at truth and you won't wave. Flying up to the sky, yeah, you can do it if you only want to. I'm never backing down, cause I am real. Not worried about all the things that are real. Do you really want to know what's real? Look inside yourself and that is real. They say that we got to find a way to get to where we want to be. Now I know that you're already there. Don't worry, let the bullshit fill the air. Okay, guys, so, I kind of got a nice little hum to it. I'm feeling like I can rule the world. But I don't want it, I just want her. When we get there, more than meets the eyes. Is it all lies or... Anyway, so what was I saying? What was I trying to say? Oh yeah. So basically, what we were saying is that the way that this country is built or whatever, like I said, it was overlaid upon all the Aboriginal people that were here. Like, they already had a system, you know what I mean? And I'm a part of that Aboriginal people. I have tribes from there in my bloodline, in my blood, in my DNA, which most of us do. But like, they already had a system and everything. They already had a system. The system was already there. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a government or anything like that, because they didn't need anything to govern them. They governed themselves. Or we didn't need anything. We govern ourselves. But all the mounds and all these things, you know what I mean? They were here already. And the pathways and the roadways, you know what I mean? The direction that you took to get from one, area to the next was already there. It was already laid out. But they just overlaid it with their shit, and then, this is what has happened. And then they renamed everything. Everything was renamed. And it was even so that they took a group of people from one area and moved them to another area without the people actually leaving. And this is what they did. Chief Warhorse talks about this as well, where they took the name of a tribe, moved basically and went to another location, and then called the people there that name, changed the spelling, and now those people who supposedly were over here are now over there, but those are not physically the people. And identities were stolen, and a whole bunch of trickery was used to separate people. To separate people, separate tribes, and all kind of nonsense, for whatever reason there was. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they got you believing that because you're a black person that you can't have natural curly flowing hair, and then the fact that you are a Caucasian person, your hair won't be rough and tough and I hope they're not trying to get gas, because I just kind of... Were they trying to get gas? I don't know, let me see. I don't want to step on his toes, but he might have been trying to get gas. Let me see. Were you getting gas? Because you were here first. Are you getting gas? Okay. Come on. You're here first, man. You were here first, my friend. You can get the gas first. I'll wait. Then you were just turning around. There we go. You got it. I'm not in a hurry. Yeah. There you go. Get that gas. So there's... Oh, my... Yeah, just low battery. Hold on. Low battery on my phone. My son had it last night. Let's see if I can plug it in. Oh! Yes. Oh, what happened? What the fuck are you doing? I don't know what's going on with the Periscope thing. Nobody's playing that shit, nigga. I don't know what's going on with Periscope. Periscope's acting crazy. This Apple Play shit, but I'm just letting you guys know this shit is all a lie, man. It's all lies, man. So we're gonna put in the description. We're putting hashtag all lies. Hashtag is your choice. Hashtag You know what I mean? Think about it. Hashtag think about it. Because, like, if you don't think about it, man, I mean, you literally have to freaking think about this stuff, about what they're saying and what they're doing. That shit is ridiculous, dude.
I'm not getting none of that in the thing, so let me go here, stop broadcast. Because it's completely stopped. Okay. Go back to Periscope real quick. Freestyle Friday. Freestyle Friday.
Alright, I'm back on the Periscope. Like I said, I don't know, I'm just feeling kind of like talky today, because I normally don't talk this long. I'm just in and out. You know what I mean? But it's Friday, Freestyle Friday, so we'll give it all we can. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, you really have to think about really what's going on. I mean, if you care. I mean, if you care. I mean, if you don't care, then hey, fuck it. You know what I mean? You don't give a shit. It don't matter. Do whatever the hell you're gonna do. Whatever makes you happy. Whatever you feel, you know, it's the best route for you to take, or whatever. I guess. I don't know. For me, I feel like this is the best route for me to take. Is to, you know, sit here and converse with these things. You know what I mean? On our social media or platforms, whatever the fuck you want to. I mean, I don't even know if it's called social media. Like, on all these names and stuff, like, I don't pay attention to names and titles and stuff. None of that stuff, it doesn't mean anything. I mean, it's just a definition that somebody's giving, that we are giving, to say that it has value. You know? Or, you know what I mean? Because who's to say that word means that word? Because somebody wrote in a book or explained it and said that it meant this. How do you know that they're right? It could mean anything. I mean, the words are only geometry, forms of geometry. I mean, say for the letter M could mean something totally different in another culture that's here. Just that geometric shape could mean something totally different. You know what I mean? Just think about that. Looks like we got a line up for gassing today. Yeah, everybody's trying to get gas today. I could probably make it, but I'm gonna go ahead and get gas just in case. So,
Oh, now it's getting hot.
it's all lies. So just do what you do to be comfortable, I guess. You know what I mean? But never take my advice for it. Always do your own research to find out these things for yourself. You know, that's what I've been doing. I mean, I hear things and then, you know, I'll do some research and see how I'm feeling about it. You know what I mean? Because your intuition, your ancestors, that energy in you will tell you. Will tell you what the hell it is. Yeah, all this stuff that they say that they're doing, like I said, all this science and all that, it's all lies, man. I'm telling you, it's all lies. It's all lies. You know what I mean? An Android phone is an Apple phone. An Apple computer is a PC. They have different operating systems, so maybe they have different, maybe you say they have different skin color, but it's all the same thing. They all use the same components, man. I mean, they all got memory, they all got hard drive, they all got processors, they all got graphic cards. You know what I mean? They all got motherboards, and all this stuff is fucking all the same, man. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm out. In my broadcast Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Fridays. Alright, guys, take care. Peace. Alright, check your next one. I will be posting this video tonight. Later. Peace. Deuces.